Lots of traffic. Definitely not what I'm used to. All right, he saw that. All right. Gravity just attack him out of nowhere. Ooh, he's guarding that leg. He's guarding that knee. Okay, got a tear. Ooh. That's why you wear full gear. That's why you wear full gear. Just in case. So how do we prevent that? Let's go ahead and talk about that. So we're riding. So he's already covering. So he's doing good. He's in orange stage, right? Well, orange stage isn't just about covering the brakes and covering the clutch. Orange stage is about searching for specific hazards and then utilizing the correct red stage maneuver if you need to do a red stage maneuver. Planning your ride, you can just adapt to it. It's not, you're not doing anything crazy. You're adapting is just like switching lane positions a little bit, maybe applying just a little bit of brake pressure because you know that someone's going to come in. Red stage is like swerve or emergency brake. You know, you got to do something. So he's kind of prepped and ready, right? He's prepped and ready, doing a decent job. Now we got this red vehicle. It's going to have this nice right there. So right here, we're only going 34, I'm going to say kilometers per hour. Okay. Is it kilometers in India? I'm assuming this is India. I'm just going to say it's India. Most places outside the United States doesn't use miles per hour. So I'm going to say kilometers an hour. You should be able to stop from here to there if this is kilometers per hour with good progressive brake pressure. With our hands already on the clutch and on the brakes prior to this whole thing, that reduced your reaction time by quite a bit. So all you have to do is perceive, react a little bit with a squeeze, and then brake. So that's all you have to do. It's Philippines. Everyone's saying Philippines. So let me know. So what happened, though, is what I tell you guys. Just straighten those handlebars. Straighten. So it's not good to apply a lot of brake pressure when the handlebars are not. So right now, they're straight. Handlebars are straight, but we're going to try to navigate around this red vehicle. We see him coming, but we swerved and braked at the same time without good traction. So there's this attempting to swerve. See how the handlebars are turned? And we're also smashing the brakes. So now we're turning and deceleration. Okay, there's three things when it comes to traction: acceleration, deceleration, turning. And you want to minimize as much as possible if you're going to give one of those a lot. So if you're going to give the braking a lot, you need to minimize your turning and your acceleration. If you're accelerating a lot, you obviously don't want to brake. And then if you accelerate and give a lot of turning, guess what? You need a lot of road. In this situation, he's just going straight. So deceleration, applying that brake pressure, and then swerving, which is a very sharp maneuver, is going to cause that loss of traction in the front. And it's going to immediately dump. So this is why you need to have progressive brake pressure and actually know what it is you need to do in terms of a red stage maneuver. You need to know what your bike and what you can do in a parking lot first. So go to a parking lot, swerve, brake, do all those things. Check out the second channel, Motorcycle Training Concepts. That's my second channel. It's me on the bike doing all these things that I talk about. Check it out. I know you guys like the after action reviews, so I separated them all. But check out that second channel. Links in the description too. So there's the knee impact. That's where we have gear. Okay, we have impact protection on motorcycle-specific jackets, pants, boots, gloves, and then helmet, obviously. It also has abrasion resistance. But the knee, the elbow, the shoulder, the hip, the back should have some type of CE-rated armor in there. And that's going to help minimize the impacts into the bones, into the ligaments, into the flesh. And then the rest of the gear is going to help with the abrasions of you sliding. So this is what happens when you don't have it. Immediately guarding, because there's the most amount of pain that he has at that moment is the knee. He probably has pain everywhere else, but that's the one that's really getting him. So that right there would have been prevented with motorcycle gear. Now, I'm going to take that back. Not prevented, it would have mitigated. So it would have actually made it less severe. So if it was a 10/10 pain right here, it might have been a 5/10 pain. I would rather have a 5/10 than a 10/10. So make sure you have gear, guys. Click the link in the description. I got all these resources for you guys. We got discounts from so many different places. We got affiliate links, everything, because of you guys. You guys made this all possible. So let's support some of the sponsors like Revzilla. We're actually giving away gear, by the way, if you didn't know that already. Click the link in the chat and the description to enter to win every month. Every month.